Hi guys, welcome to A Cumbrian Lad Outdoors and welcome to today's video. Now today's video we are in Keswick. At the moment I am at Castlerigg Stone Circle. We're going to have a quick look around there before we move on to our main destination for the evening, which is Walla Crag. Have a little bit walk up the Walla Trail and hopefully find a nice discreet place for a bit of a covert wild camp, because it is a little bit of a low one, this. About 380 metres. I'll put it up on the screen at some point in the video. So yeah, Castlerigg Stone Circle. Last time I was here was when I was at Scale, so a good few years. As you can see, spin you just that way. We have got quite a few people. So yeah, it's not as hot this week in Cumbria. I'll spin you around this way. Don't know whether you'll be able to pick it up in the background here. You can see we've got quite a lot of low-lying fog on the tops. So yeah, right, I'll spin you around and we'll have a look around the stone circle. Yeah, so like I say, long time since I've been up here, since I was at school. We've got some pretty reasonably sized freestanding stones in the conventional circular pattern. Further towards this end we've got the main stone, the biggest stone, which is just there, and then a collection of smaller stones which seems to form like a, I'm going to say a room of some description there, but I wouldn't like to say it really. But yeah, what a backdrop for it to be set in. Look at this, absolutely stunning. If my maths is correct, Walla Crag somewhere up there. It might be possibly be further around the corner. We should get a good, decent view over Derwentwater tonight. So yeah, there we go. Castlerigg Stone Circle. I must admit, it's not as big as I remember. But as you can see there, we've got some lovely low-lying cloud just on the tops. It's better picked out on this forward-facing camera. Yeah, I would say the main stone, just there, just stood beside it, and it's probably a good 7 foot, maybe a touch more, so it's a fairly big stone, fairly big stone. Don't think it's as big as Long Meg's like, but yeah, you wouldn't want it cowping on you. Right guys, that was a quick look around Castlerigg Stone Circle, just outside of Keswick. So I'm going to get myself back to the van now, drive the other side of Keswick, down towards the left hand side of Derwentwater. We get parked up and then we've got, like I say, we're going to have a walk up the Walla Trail towards the top of Walla Crag, where hopefully we can find a nice secluded spot out the road to wild camp tonight. So we'll see you on the other side. Right, so that's us parked up at the other end of Keswick, and as you can see we're on the Walla Trail up to Walla Crag. It says on the map about a half an hour's walk, so shouldn't be too bad. And especially after the big one last week, I definitely wanted something a bit more low level this week. My legs were tired over the weekend for sure. Nevertheless, I don't want to push my luck too much. Still wanted to get out this week, so just being sensible about it really. Somewhere nice and reasonably low level, and hopefully we can find somewhere out of the way. Might end up being a little bit of a stealth camp, this one as well. Right, so I do believe, although it says Ashness Bridge and Walla Crag that way, I think somebody's got the maths wrong. 2.25 miles in 2.25 hours. It's a very sedate pace that, but I do believe we have to go via the Catgill. According to the maps, that is the way we are going. Steep climb, but a lot shorter. So away we go. Yeah, so coming this way we do have a small series of waterfalls here. We haven't had a lot of rain, that much really, up here in Cumbria recently, so I would imagine with a little bit more rain this could possibly be quite spectacular. We might have some better further on up, but yeah, as you can see it's fairly well stepped most of the way, but steep, so we'll crack on. So yeah, we've just come through that gate there and we've come to a bit of a plateau here where you can see just how low this river is. I think here would be quite stunning after we've had a bit of rainfall. So yeah, I might have to return here at some point once we've had a bit more rain. Right guys, so we are getting closer to the top now. Got some lovely woodland to the other side of us. I don't know whether the camera will pick it up, but there's a nice little waterfall there. Again, I'm definitely going to have to come back here after we've had some rainfall because I think it'll be quite spectacular. You can see just down the gorge, and then we'll spin you around because we have got Derwent water coming into view just now. So yeah, as you can see, the route up may be shorter, but it is definitely steeper. Yeah, so that's where we've come from. The path is starting to level out somewhat now. As you can see, we can see a lot more of Derwent water, and we can also see Castlerigg in the distance there. And as we're coming up, we can definitely start to see some more of the mountain range on the other side. So yeah, we are getting some much clearer views now, and the weather is somewhat better. I'm presuming I'm going to be turning on the left here for Walla Crag. We do have some people already up there, so we'll just take a wander over another digs. Right guys, we have made it to the top. That is steep and it was very sweaty on the way up, but yeah, we've made it and the views are pretty good. So I'm going to spin you around and let you have a look. So yeah, that's just looking over Castlerigg. The stone circle we were at, Castlerigg stone circle just before, is down that direction somewhere. And as we spin over Castlerigg itself, you can see Bassenthwaite Lake in the background, the only lake in the Lake District. And then we have Derwent water, and we've got a cracking view of the islands from this side. It is still pretty overcast. It was supposed to get out and clear up. If I spin you around the other way, you can see we do have a bit of sunshine, but I'll take you to the other edge and we'll give you a look up and down Derwent water. So yeah guys, look at this, absolutely stunning. We are starting to get a little bit of sunshine just peek through, but yeah, what a beautiful view right over Bass Lake and Derwent water. Like I say, we've got a really cracking view of the islands here. Just from here, Castlerigg is just out of view, but it's quite visible from the top. So hopefully this cloud is going to clear and we should get a lovely sunset with a bit of luck, fingers crossed, and hopefully a decent bit of drone footage for you as well. I have captured a little bit down by the stone circle. So yeah, I'm going to go and set my chair up because it is a little bit early for setting the tent up. Right, I've just been sat there just chilling out, got my stool out, and I've had myself a little beer. Just look at this. The cloud over that mountain's just somewhere else, like, there's a proper straight line, man. And we are getting shafts of light just down the valley. It is lighting it up, lighting them green fields up down there. Lovely bit of sun on Derwent water. Yeah, hopefully it'll get out and we'll get a nice sunset. We shall see. I'm still impressed by that cloud over there. That's fantastic. So yeah, I've just been having myself a look about the place, see if I can find myself a pitch. There's one pitch up here, but I mean, I don't think we'll get too many more people. I could pitch up just there, but as you can probably hear, I am using my mic, but it is still a bit windy. Like, I don't think that'd be too bad, but it might just be a bit hard. Like, I don't know whether I get my pegs in. And then here we are, just a bit further down here. There's a nice little bit of flat ground just down there. I might just get pitched up there. We'll see. But anyways, yeah, it's getting on for 7:30, 7:45 now, so I am going to get my tent pitched up just in case we do get a drop of rain. I can get all my gear inside. So yeah, the sun does keep poking itself out from behind the clouds and then coming back, but as you can see, I did decide on dropping down to that spot that I showed you before, looking down from the top. Perfect wee pitch. I'll come the back side of the tent. I can just see Derwent Water through the trees and up through to Castlerigg. So perfect wee setup. I think the little fox too blends in really well. One of the things I like about this tent, low profile, and the colour as well. So got my chair set up. I've already had one beer. You'll be surprised to hear that. So I've got exactly the same setup as I used last week for Helvellyn. So Fox 2, Trichology UL80, Trichology Pillar, OEX Roam 100, sleeping bag. So yeah, no point really running through much else. Solar cook set. Beers for tonight. I've already had one Brewdog Punk IPA. I had some of these last week, and I did shockingly neglect to mention that these have once again been kindly sent to me by one of my subscribers, who once again wanted to remain nameless. So thank you very much, buddy, much appreciated. So yeah, the Brewdog Punk IPA, it's 5.4, and then another new one this week. So we've got the Shameless West Coast IPA from Red Willow Brewery. Sounded quite nice. What did it say it was? Hopped with Mosaic and Simcoe, packed with mango and passion fruit aroma. So yeah, we'll see what that's like. And the last one for drinking tonight is the ICAT DDH Deeper. I'm presuming it's from Salt. It's tropical. Yeah, Salt Beer Factory. That's a new one on me, so yeah, a couple of new ones to try tonight and a couple of Old Faithfuls. And the food tonight is what I didn't have last week: expedition breakfast for the morning, goulash and a Wayfarer's chocolate pudding should I need it. So yeah, that's me all set up. Quite a nice little pitch this, just down out the wind. Still got the views through the trees, and I can sharp nip up the top should I want to get any more footage from up there. So yeah, I'm gonna have one of my Brewdog Punk IPAs, I think. So yeah, thanks once again to that subscriber that sent me those beers. It is really much appreciated. And anybody else that is enjoying the channel, and if you're in a position to do so and you want to, you can support me by buying me a coffee. I'll put a link in the description. And as always, any donations, anything that gets sent my way, will 100% go back into the channel to help me progress and make better videos for you guys, and move forward and become a better channel. So yeah, there we go. I'll pop that in the description. Right guys, time is getting on a wee bit. It's gone 10 o'clock. The sun has gone down, but it's still remaining quite light. Been having a crack with a few people up on the top there. I've met a lovely young lady with a daughter. Nice to see somebody taking the young ones out. So if you do find my channel, do give us a shout in the messages. It'd be nice to know you found the channel. And I found a gentleman with his 2 kids. So once again, if you do find the channel, give me a thumbs up and a message. It'd be nice to speak to you. So yeah, it's tea time and we're on the goulash. So I can't remember whether I've had this one before, so we'll give it a go and see what it tastes like. It's alright, this. I reckon it'll do a turn. Seems a bit just mashed potatoey with a bit more flavour, to be honest, but warm, it's calories, it'll do the job. I did have the Shameless from Red Willow Brewery, West Coast IPA. It was alright, nothing special, it was alright, but one left to go now. Alright, it'll do a turn that. Right. I'm going to wait and enjoy this, and I'll bring you back when I crack my last beer. Right guys, it is getting on a bit now. We are starting to lose the light. I don't think it'll get fully dark tonight, but it's definitely time to be thinking about getting my head down for the night. So I've got one beer left, which is the Salt Beer Factory. 8%, and it is the ICAT DDH Deeper Tropical. It says smooth. So we'll get this bad boy cracked. I'll let you know what it tastes like, and then I'm going to get my head down. Maybe do a little bit of editing, but yeah, I'll be going to sleep shortly. So. Tough one to crack that. Can immediately smell that. Very fruity. Very fruity. She's not bad. I wouldn't say it was smooth. It's got a bit of a bite to it. Tasty. And strong. So yeah. I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to get my head down. So unless anything interesting happens from now till morning, I'll bring you back in the morning. Morning everyone. About 4:30 coming up. Didn't sleep too bad. Woke up a couple of times in the night. So yeah, I'm going to get myself up and get packed away and torn down and stuff, and we'll have a look and see what the views are like this morning, and then I'm going to get myself away home. So yeah, it looks like we have got, obviously the moon's still out, and we have got a little bit of a cloud inversion just rolling in over towards the Castlerigg area. It's really pretty, that. Rolling in quite thick there. Yeah, I'll head up top and see what the views are like from up there. Yeah, the sun is just starting to rise, starting to get a bit of colour popping through. It's quite pretty, that. And then that line, that straight line of cloud that was there last night, is still there, but it's a bit lower and a bit closer, but it's still a straight line, man. Quite spectacular. And back down towards my wee tent. You can see that cloud inversion is rolling in. Yeah, just a view of that sunrise with neat trees in the road. I think it's going to be a better day today. And as you can see, we do have some cloud rolling in over that fell in the centre there. And you can see we've got some low-lying mist just coming over Blueberry Fell towards us. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'm going to go and get the tent taken down, and then I can make my decision and see what things are looking like once I've got that done. Right guys, that's my rucksack all packed up and ready to go. As you can see, I've got my rubbish bag attached to the outside of it, and you can see just so where my tent was pitched last night with the flat grass. So we'll have a good look around the place. A couple of good slugs knocking about the spot. But yeah, there we go guys. Just wanting to make sure that I've left no trace before we head up the top Walla Crag to have a final look before I get myself away home. So that's just looking over towards Blueberry Fell. I'll spin you around nice and slowly for a last look around before we go home. Sun is lighting up the valley down there now. Still some low-lying mist, which looks really nice. Bass Lake starting to get lit up in background here, and then back onto Derwent Water. Again, the fells on the far side are getting lit up. And then spin you around, you can just so see that cloud inversion hasn't come in much further. It seems to have settled in the valley right above Castlerigg. So yeah, it's quite pretty, that, and the moon's still out as well. Yeah, it's been a good one, this. I've enjoyed it. Look at that. Stunning. So yeah, that's been a look around Castlerigg Stone Circle and a wild camp at Walla Crag, with some pretty stunning views over Derwent Water and Bass Lake. So thank you very much for clicking on today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. So until next time, stay safe, much love from a Cumbrian lad.